Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, you guys. I'm your trainer, Jessie Clark, and we have a Tuesday upper body day for you today. Great to have you guys with us. You're gonna need an assortment of weights. So grab your hand weights. We're gonna be doing some bicep curls. We're gonna be doing some kickbacks. Now, what weights you use is gonna be up to y'all, but I would recommend having something 5, maybe 5 to 8, maybe some 10 to 12s mixed in there. So go ahead and grab your weights and get set up, y'all. You'll also need a chair. So one of the moves we're gonna do today is a tricep dip. If you've got a bench or a chair, that will work perfectly. All right, you guys ready to get started? Let's do it. We're gonna start with some arm circles. So go ahead and continue to get set up. Good morning. Good morning, there's Nicole. All right, with these arm circles, your arms are straight and you're just drawing little circles in the sky. And get a little bit bigger, medium circles. Remember, nice and controlled. Good. All right, let's reverse those circles. Here we go, reverse circles. Oh yeah. We're gonna be doing supersets today, which means 2 weights back to back. And we're gonna be working in drop sets. What that means is if you get to a weight and you're using something too heavy and you can't get to the end of the rep range, set that set down and pick up something lighter, okay? That's what we're talking about when I say drop set. It doesn't mean actually just drop them. It doesn't mean that. All right, y'all, let's crisscross your arms. Get a little bit of blood flow to your fingers. All right, next up, hinge forward a little bit. So when we're working our shoulder and back, mostly back here, warm up those muscles. All right, y'all, make sure you've also got something to drink and sip on throughout the workout. 3 more back flies, 2 and 1. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, y'all, we're gonna start with our first superset. I want you to use light weights this first round so we can start to get warmed up. All right, for me, that means 8-pounders on this bicep curl. Here we go. We can always go heavier on the next round. Let's begin. 1, 2, good. Actually, we're not doing the press. 3, it's just a bicep curl, sorry. 4, 5, 6, I'm so used to doing a curl and press. 7, 8, 9, this is your warm-up set. 10, 5 more, good. 4, lock those elbows in. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna take those same weights. Let's go over your head. Good morning, Nicole. Over your head and a tricep extension. Here we go, 10 to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep building those arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set those down. I have a feeling that in our next round, we're gonna go just a little bit heavier. Think about what's 1 step heavier you can go with those weights. It's gonna be my 10-pounders. Are you ready? Second set of your biceps. Lock in those arms. We're gonna be doing all different kinds of bicep curls today. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, always wanna, 6, remind you. 7, try not to swing those weights. 8, you're coming all the way to the bottom. 9, 10, 3 more. 11, 12, keep going. 13, 14, ooh, 15. Now, if you reached 15 with that weight, here's what I need you to know. We are gonna be able to go heavier. If you're getting the max repetitions at a certain weight, that means it's time to go a little bit heavier and reduce your rep range. I know. Didn't know that overachieving would force you into the next weights. Here we go. Bring your weights up. Let's go for tricep extensions. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, press to the sky. 5, you got it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we know the first 2 weights we used. Started with an 8, then I moved to the 10s. I'm gonna go heavier in this next set. How about the 12s? Or whatever weight you've got. Third and final set of bicep curls before we move on to something different. Here we go, weights in front. 1, 2, now we absolutely, 3, 4 are gonna do a drop set this round. 5, 6, 7, 8, try to get to 10, 9, and 10. All right, set those down. This is your drop set. Pick up something a little bit lighter, keep going, rep it out, 10 more. 1, 2, this is how you get stronger. 3, 4, just do a few. 5, at some of those weights. 6, 7, ooh, 8, 2 more. 9, that's it, and 10. All right, can we do another drop set? Set those down. Grab those weights you started with. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, if it gets too heavy. 4, you know what to do. 5, go down to the next lightest. 6, 7, last 3, 8, 9, and 10. Oh goodness. All right, starting to feel like your arms are warming up. Good morning. There's Karen. Great to have you with us, Karen. All right, let's get our weights for our triceps, y'all. We're gonna be doing tricep overhead extension. Grab something heavy. You're gonna go up and up again. Are you ready? Lock in your elbows, so out here is okay. This is better. We are pushing. You've got a split stance, pushing those weights to the sky. 1, 2, 3, try to get to 10. 4, 5, you can feel your core is engaged. 6, 7, 8, it's protecting your spine. 9, at least 1 more. 10. All right, let's drop set. Set down those weights, pick up something lighter. Here we go. Up, up, over your head. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3. Can you get 10 more in? 4, 5. Good job. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. All right, here's another question for you. Can you drop set again? Oh, I know. Grab the next lightest set. Grab those 5s or those 8s and do another little mini set. 3, 4, 5. It's all about biceps and triceps. 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. Oh man, I'm already feeling like I got the noodle arms, okay? Crisscross those arms. Good morning, Anita. I love it. As you guys are waking up, you know just to jump right into a live class, right? No matter when you wake up, 5, 5:15, come say hi. See, check in. If you gotta do a replay, totally fine to say that. All right, we're gonna go into next T curls. So we're up here with T curls, and This is lighter weight, so we're gonna also do a tricep kickback. What are you thinking for your T curls? 8s, 10s, 5s. All right, first thing first, bring them up to right here. So we don't want our elbows to drop. Keep them right up here if you can. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 10 to 15, 4, 5, that's it. 6, keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you give me 2 more? 11, last one, and 12. All right, if you made it to 12 comfortably, that means you can go heavier. Let's flatten our back, soften our knees, and go into a kick back. All right, the thing to avoid is the swing, okay? Once you start getting that momentum involved, it's hard to slow it down. So I want you to flatten your back, hold the weights in both your hands, hinge at the elbow, and push the back of your hand to the sky. Good. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, and bam. Good job, you guys. All right, that's set 1 of our T curls. Can you go heavier? Can you go heavier? Well, I think you can. I know you can. Are you ready? Let's do this, Tabby. All right, bring those weights up here. T curl, do what you can. I moved it to a 10-pounder, 10 to 12. That's 2, 3, 4. Now with a superset, 5. You've got 2 moves. 6, back to back. 7. I love the simplicity of it. 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, last one. 12. Oh. All right, flatten the back. Let's get ready for a tricep extension. Soften those knees, and we're kicking it back to the sky. Not allowing it to swing. 3, 4, giving it a half a second. 5, 6 on the top of that kickback. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, we're gonna do a drop set, and 10. Oh, man. All right, set that down. Reach for something a little bit lighter. Something a little bit lighter. All right, another little mini set of these kickbacks with your light weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. Oh man, oh man. All right, y'all. Breathe, shake it out, Tanya Dennis. These arms are feeling flimsy today. I was at a meeting at the Omni yesterday for one of the events I'm working on. And I was sitting there in my short-sleeved little business shirt, and I got a compliment on my arms, okay? You know what I'm talking about. You get compliments on your arms too, I know it. 'Tis the season to rock your shoulders. Make sure you've got your sleeveless. So at least when you're in a business meeting, Tanya, you can take off your blazer and have a little accessory there. All right, T curls. Going back to the 10, you guys. That's the fun part. Yes. That's the fun part. Having muscles at the office. 1, 2, here we go, T curls. 3, it's endlessly fun. 4, you got it. 5, we're gonna do a drop set this round. 6, 7, keep going. 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, last one, and 12. All right, can you switch that out for a lighter weight? We've got 10 to 12 more before we move on. Here we go. We're doing drop sets today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5. Can you get to 10? 6, 7. 3 more. 8. Hang in there. Don't let those elbows drop. 9 and 10. Oh. Oh. All right, last set of your tricep kickbacks. Same thing. Let's start with those heavier weights. For me, it's a 10. At least have 2 weights you're switching between. Here we go. Kick it back. Last round of this. In the next round, we're going to do another type of bicep curl plus a tricep dip. So just a little heads up, if you don't already have it out, you're going to need in the next round a chair or a bench. All right, give me 3 more and then we'll drop it. 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Reach for your lighter weight. All right, we went from 10s to 8s. And kick it back. Last set. 2, 3, 4. Remember, 5, that split second. 6, towards the sky. 7, 8, 9, last one. Oh. All right, again, noodle arms. Go ahead and swing your arms from side to side. A little trunk rotation never hurt you. Just let your arms swing. Good. All right, here's what's coming up next. We've completed 1, 2, 3 sections of the big board. Moving on, actually, this is section 3. This is section 3 of the big board. We're gonna do a wide grip hammer curl, bicep curl, and then we're gonna do tricep dips. Are you guys ready? Let's start with a wide curl. When you talk about handles and how to hold on to it, almost always you're right here with biceps, okay? We're gonna bring it out to the sides and try to open up this inside head of the bicep, okay? Here we go, wide grip. 1, 2, 3, your elbows are still locked in. 4, 5, that's it. 6, 7, 10 to 12, 8, 9, 10, give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was a great beginning set. We'll come back to that one. Grab your chair or your bench. Now with tricep dips, this really does utilize your body weight, okay? I know, Shirley, you love these. You're gonna come to your basic chair, shimmy to the edge. Almost your hands should be underneath your tush, okay? That's where you're gonna hold on at the corners. Walk yourself out. Now, if you're a beginner, this is gonna feel heavy enough, okay? Intermediate, right here. And if you're advanced, you're gonna want to add a weight. Here we go. Basic, 1 leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk it back up. Oh man, okay. Definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling it. All right, y'all. Coming back to your wide grip bicep curls. Can we go a little bit heavier? Let's try it. We can always do a drop set. All right, Grab those weights. Here we go, wide grip. 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, now I went up a little bit. 5, I went up to my 12s. 6, 7, 8, it's all about consistency, ladies. 9, 10, how about 2 more? 11, 12, all right. Set those down, pick up something else. Something a little bit lighter. See if you can rep out 5 to 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, woo, 7, last one. Oh man. Have a seat on your bench. All right. I know my friend Dana always tells me, you should get rid of that chair and get you a bench. I love my little chair. So if you want something heavier, add a weight to your lap, y'all. Let's do this. 20 tricep dips. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to get stronger, 5, 6, 7. You have to get uncomfortable. 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 10, 9, 8, Nicole. 7, 6, Tabby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that weight. Oh man. Oh man. So a lot of days we'll do a little bicep, a little tricep. Today is those two things the whole time. So we want to make sure we're getting our money's worth, right? Let's go for biceps wide. And on this round, we are gonna do a couple of drop sets, okay? So pick up something heavy, something that makes you uncomfortable. I've got my 15s. 1, 2, 5 to 8, 3, 4, come on biceps, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one. All right, get rid of it. Move to your next set. Going from 15s down to 12s. Here we go. Same thing. 5 to 8. 1, 2. This is the last round here. 3, 4 before we move on. 5, 6. Drop set. Drop set. 5 to 8. Last round. 1, 2, 3. Did you pick up something lighter? 4, good. You can do a drop set. 5, anytime. 6. All right, what else have we got? Oh man, here we go. Oh, 1, I'm going with the 8s. 2, 3, they really work. 4, because they pull every ounce. 5, 6, out of those muscles. Awesome, awesome. All right, last round of your tricep dips. Get ready and grab a weight that you can set on your lap. All right, you ready for this? There's a weight, I'm using a 12er. Shimmy, shimmy to the edge. At least 20 total, okay? Here we go, y'all. One leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 10, 9, 8, 7. You got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. All right, get out of there. Get out of there. Excellent job, you guys. High five on getting where you're at right now in the workout. So we were out here. Remember, we've done bicep regular, bicep tees, bicep wide. We're gonna come in front and we're gonna do some alternating hammers. That's where you're coming straight up and the top of the weight is almost touching your shoulders, okay? That's a hammer curl. Second is gonna be a skull crusher. Now you can do that from a mat position, from a ball, or a bench. Let's go with the bicep curl, hammer style. All right, since we don't quite know what weight this is gonna be, grab something medium, and let's pick it straight up. Test out this first round. 1, 2, 3. Your shoulders are back. 4, slowing it down. 5, hinging at your elbows. 6, that's it. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and oh, that was tough. That was tough. As you're probably noticing, there's not much left in the biceps and the triceps. I'm gonna grab my stability ball. I've got it right here, but this is a good, easy way to do a skull crusher, y'all. If you've got a ball, go ahead and add that. All right, whether you're on the mat, your ball, your bench, I want you to roll it back to where your back is flat. This is a skull crusher. So you're gonna hold a weight on both sides, just like that, horizontally. And when you lower it, your elbow hinges, bringing the weight close to your skull and pressing it back up. Here we go. 1, 2, be very careful here. 3, we don't want any actual crushed skulls. 4, 5, although on occasion. 6, I do tap myself. 7, 8, it has happened. 9, 10, how about 5 more? 5, skull crusher. 4, on the next round. 3, we're going heavier. 2, and 1, and walk it up. I felt that one in my triceps, and I felt it in my abs. Kind of felt like a ab ball pullover on that one. Okay, second round of your bicep curls. Go ahead and grab the match. To whatever weight you're holding, grab the match. All right, here is your hammer curl, bringing it straight up to your shoulders. We're going with the 15s. That's right. If you've got heavy weights, see what you're made of, Emily. That's it. Great job, Latrina. Beverly's doing good. All right, when this gets too heavy, we're gonna go with alternating hammers. So if you need to, give that one arm a break. And 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Let's drop set it. So set those down. What have you got that's a little bit lighter? You ready? Drop set with those hammer curls. 2. Keep going. This is really up to you. I want you hitting failure, okay? I don't think we're hitting failure enough. So this is gonna push you into 3 more, 2 more, a little bit more discomfort. That's it, Joni. All right, now we're ready for our skull crushers. I think I'll grab both those weights. Let's see how that feels. Grab 2 weights on this next round of skull crushers. All right, roll it back on your mat or your bench or your ball. All right, push those weights to the sky. Be very careful not to drop them on your head. And skull crush. And you're welcome to go over your head as long as you're pushing straight up. Oh yeah. I feel like my abs. are getting involved. 3 more. 2. Oh, come on up. All right, if you need to, drop to 1 weight, okay? Let's do the drop set. Go back to 1 weight. Hi, Odie. Hello. Hi. All right, second set. Go to 1 weight with these skull crushers. Last 5. Last 4. Come on, Nicole. 3, 2, and 1. And walk it all the way up. Great job, y'all. Okay, I think we've got our last set of bicep curls coming up, hammer style, and then we're gonna move to bands. The interesting thing about arms, you guys, you gotta just be consistent, okay? Just consistently show up, and I promise you, your muscles will grow and respond. All right, let's finish up. Drop set here, hammer curls. Let's do it. First, both together. 1, 2, 5 to 8, 3 with each weight, 4, 5. All right, drop set. Pick up something lighter. I'm just gonna keep going. You don't have to drop and go to a different weight. 3, 5 to 8 each one. 4, 5, 6. All right, I think I'm ready to drop. Let's go to my 10s. That was 12s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Get out of there. Oh man. Noodle arms for sure. Okay, last set of your skull crusher. I'm just gonna use 1 weight on this one. Whatever you got left, guys. Hanging in there. Here we go, we're on the home stretch. Push it to the sky and skull crusher. Perfect. Who else feels it in their abs? Like a pullover. But you go towards your head and press to the sky. 5 more. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, walk it all the way up. Good stuff. All right, y'all, we are going to move into our finisher. Our finisher is taking all the goodness that all the work we've put into our bicep and our tricep and getting everything out of it we can. So if you've got a band, those bands with the handles on them, grab it now. Looks like this. These are so good to have with you, especially when you're on the go. But if you don't have a band, grab 1 set of weights, something light, like 8s or 10s. All right, banded, you're gonna stand on the bands. We're gonna do different ranges of motion. So at first, full range. Here we go, bottom to top. And you gotta kind of mess around with it, right? Standing on the right amount so that you still feel something. All right, I don't know what the count is. 7, 8. Now let's go to the halfway point. Hold your weights or your band here and top. 1, 2, 3, top half. 4, 5, 6. That's it, and 7, 8. All the way to the bottom. This is the bottom half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's supposed to be nice today. 6. Did you see that? 7, 8. All right, now that we've done our biceps for those 3 ranges, I'd love to do bands with triceps. So take your band, set it on the floor. You're gonna step on it with this foot. Then you're gonna step over the other handle and come up behind your back, okay? That's the important thing, is that at the end of the day, you've got a line from your foot up your back and press. 1, 2, 3, I think it's supposed to be 70 today. 4, 5, can't wait. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, press to the sky. 10. I'm using my opposite hand to hold the muscle. I recommend it for you too. The handle's on the floor, step on it with the same hand, same foot that's holding it, then step over it, bring it around to the back. Use your hand to brace the muscle and press to the sky. 1, 2, there's a muscle in there. 3, I promise you. 4, 5, it wants to come out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job, y'all. All right, before I send you out of here and say goodbye for the day, if you were using the bands, I want you to grab your weights. Something light. I'm gonna use the 8s. We're just gonna finish up with 1 max set. Here we go, y'all. Basic bicep curls, yes. Burn it out. Burn it out. I probably should use this weight if I'm gonna burn it out. A little bit heavier. Good, now I'm starting to feel it. 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. All right, push those weights together. Let's go up overhead. You got anything left? Give me a last final set here. Triceps and biceps complete. We're going to failure. Yes, we're going to failure. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, keep pushing. 6, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh man. All right, y'all. Congratulations. You did it. You stayed to the end. This is where muscular, beautiful, toned arms are made, okay? Proud of you, proud of you. Let's stretch it out. Make sure you're doing light meal prep. Doesn't have to be crazy. Cross one leg over. Oh yeah, use that hand to push your knee down, opening up your hips. Yesterday's workout felt amazing. That was fun today. And then tomorrow, remember, we'll be here for leg day on Wednesday. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with us, you guys. 6 years running. It's quite unbelievable. All right, and shout out to everybody who catches us on our replay at 6 a.m. And we get these videos uploaded for you just as soon as possible. I will see you tomorrow for leg day.